Good morning. Rough night last night. Very, very rough. I really don't want to talk about it because if I talk about it, I get pissed off about it. Let's just say that my day off yesterday wasn't pleasurable, I guess. Pleasurable. Is that a good word to use for my situation yesterday? It wasn't. It wasn't. Well, I am here, back in Texas. The holiday is tomorrow or Wednesday, the first of the year. Do I got any New Year's resolutions? No. Every time I make them, I break them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. New Year's resolutions just isn't good for me. Whether it's for the standard, I'm gonna lose some weight this year. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm losing weight. I think I'm losing pretty good weight. Not as much as I want to lose, but I'm keeping at a good standard, I should say. Am I going to get back into the gym? Who knows? I try to get into the gym as much as I can. Am I going to be good with the family? Of course. That's not a New Year's resolution. That's a must. If your family situation is broken and if there's a way for you to fix it. Am I going to save up some money this year? Oh yeah, that's a definite. That's a definite. I am going to try and do a little bit better on my finances this year. I'm getting older, y'all. I'm not getting younger. Before you know it, I'll be 60. You know what I'm saying? We're about to enter a new decade right now. A new decade of situations. A new decade of problems. A new decade of goals, of life choices. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm going to make a lot of changes. And I think I have made a lot of changes. This year, though, like I said, I'm not going to do no resolutions. But I am going to make changes. We all got to do that sometime. Like I said, my habit, I got to slow down with it. But yesterday, like I said, it was real tumultuous. And I again, care not to talk about it. So, what I should have did yesterday, yeah, maybe I should have did something different, but unfortunately I didn't. Once you get your mind set into doing something, you're pretty much set in doing it. Now, let me tell you something about trucking. Trucking gives you the opportunity to go places that you've never been. You know what I'm saying? If you've never been to Texas, if you've never been to California, if you've never been to New York, trucking would give you that opportunity to get to places you've never been. Now, mind you that, sometimes you're on a tight schedule, and some of these places that you would love to visit, it's unfortunate that you can only get up in there, do what you need to do, and get the fuck out. That's one of the problems, I should say. But it's not that much of a problem, because once you experience these places that you went to in trucking, trust me, you're gonna know whether or not you want to go back in a truck. Northeast, for example, I don't like driving the Northeast. Now, if I drive in my car, not a problem. I've been up to New York many a times in my car. I've been up into Maine many a times in my car. But going up there in the truck, New York, the best way to get into New York is at night, period. No questions asked. You get in there at night, you deliver at night, and you get the fuck out at night. Because during the day is horrible, period. You guys know New York driving, it's horrible. Same thing with a lot of places up in the Northeast. Get in at night, drop at night, get the fuck out at night. All right? That's period. Same thing with California. You get down to California, get in at night, get out at night, and get gone. It's just unfortunate that you wouldn't enjoy the scenery because you're driving at night. There is some beautiful scenery on the way out to California. Believe me, I know. But some of them long ass drives that be going through the fucking desert. I mean, it makes a 10-minute drive looks like an hour. All right, I kid you not. But when you get an opportunity to experience these places that you go to, that trucking give you the opportunity to do, take it. You know, get out, enjoy it. Go to a casino, go to a movie, go to a place that you've never been before, eat somewhere you've never been before. Trucking gives you that opportunity to do that. Now, when you get into trucking, yeah, there's going to be a lot of issues. You're going to get to a lot of places that's going to have some tight ass backing. You're going to get into a truck stop that's going to be super full, that you can't even, that you got to make your own parking spot. You're going to get to a place that you're going to feel like you don't even want to do the shit no more. For real. You're going to be like, man, I'm tired of this shit. I don't want to do this shit no more. I want to get out of the truck. I want to go back home. I'm homesick. I don't want to be out here. But like I said before, and a lot of other truckers said before in previous, trucking isn't for the faint of heart. If you got it, you got it. And if you don't, you don't. Trucking is not for everybody. It really isn't. Trucking is for a mentally stable person. That's why you got to go through this DOT physical. You got to be in physical condition. Now, let's switch for a minute. Not to talk about you guys, but I really and truly don't think some of you guys got y'all DOT certificates on the up and up. I kid you not. I mean, I do have type 2 diabetes. I'm not that big of a guy. I'm tipping the scale at 240, 250, and I'm a type 2 diabetes. They say that I'm obese. I don't look obese. Not as much as these other guys out here that's drive. You know what I'm saying? And you look at them and you be like, how? How, Sway? How? How, Sway? How? But it is not my job and it's not my place to judge. You know what I'm saying? If they can get it, they can get it. If they can do it, they can do it. If they rolling, they rolling. Trucking, again, gives you the opportunity to do and go places, to do things and go places you never been before or you never done before. If you get into it this year, perfect. If that's your resolution to get into it this year, perfect. If it's because of financials, perfect. But when you get into it, just realize that this trucking game is a dangerous game to play. All right? It is a dangerous game to play. You're rolling down the street with over 80,000 pounds of merchandise in a truck that you got to keep control of. So, Happy New Year. I hope you have a great 2020. And I will come back to you guys with another podcast, another interview, and season 4 of Lockoutmen Makes the Call. Hopefully today I can meet up with my girl, Queen Trucking, and we can chop it up in person. Until then, you guys have a blessed one, and I'll come back at you with another video. Peace.